Another reason why I left that marriage,
I
apart
was
from the fact
married,
that I was the
but now I'm
breadwinner,
single.
the
Okay,
fact
you've been
that
married.
Nami they
Yes, I was
initiate the
married for
knacking
12
that
years.
happened in that marriage, the fact that he was gambling, the fact that he was doing women. Another one again is that he was lazy. He does not want to do anything to improve or choro him anything, because I actually try to help him do so many things. Now I'm going to list about 4 5 things that I encouraged him to do, as a man, so that he can be a man. Because even though 1 naira in a pocket to give, you are less than a man. You understand? So I tried to assist him to become the man he's supposed to be. If my ex-husband was quarter a man, like a man who full man, aka into two, the money many two aka take on again as a man, I would not have left. I wasn't asking money to come and build a house or buy a car. I knew that my school business money prospects and it was going to grow. It even grew to a level whereby I could afford to buy a car, I could afford to build a house gradually. So, and the more we go, the more the school grows. So I wasn't particularly saying now I didn't reach. I wanted him to start doing something. And I did so many things for him to do, but he refused. He wanted to cling to me. When I found out that he wasn't doing anything tangible, then I started working. I raised money from the bank, started the school. I started my school business from our house. I got a loan from the bank, from what my office where I was working before. I got a loan from the bank. Then I got a place that is very big. From the slum where we were living, you understand, to a better place. That place came up to this crèche. From the crèche, we started the preschool. From the preschool, only it grows into primary, and I moved to a bigger place. Now, when I was doing all that, I needed him to do something. Then there was this Okada that he got. He gave Okada out to some guys. Kahana riding the Okada. But, they were messing up. So at some point, the other one of the guys ran away with the Okada. And then the remaining second one, he had to retrieve. There were 2 Okadas, then Bajaj. So he retrieved the second Okada. So sometimes there will not be food. I will encourage him to go out, about 500, 1,000. Then he will come back and say he's cold. He will come back with kata. He's an only child. So I don't know, maybe he's not strong. Or poor Gabo Okada, he will come back with cold, so I will pity him. When you love somebody, me, I don't like to stress people that I love. So I'll be like, okay, Okada now, you can't do Okada. What do you want to do? Another thing again that annoys me about him. Any idea? He doesn't know how to bring up an idea. Can say, brain of idea of what to do. To make money. Are we the one to also find a way to source for the money and for the fund for that idea to come to reality? Then for him to not push that idea, if I'm not pushing it with him, it will not move. Can we give an example? He cooks very well. In fact, he cooked more than me. As a matter of fact, he taught me how to cook because growing up, I didn't know how to cook so many dishes. I didn't know how to cook all the dishes like soups. So I actually learned some of the dishes, learning cooking from him. Then as a woman, I improved on my own. You get? So I'm like, Daddy, you know how to cook very well. Can we open a restaurant? You got that? Something that will not cost me so much. He will not say no. Any idea he will tell, he will accept. But to do it will become a problem. He will agree. So I said, Daddy, okay, let's start a restaurant business for you. He agreed. He made me. I got a shop. I got a shop with an agent. One shop somewhere close to where we're living, not maybe 3 buses from where we're living. There was a woman, she owned a restaurant. Something happened, she wanted to leave the restaurant. So I bought the things from Umago Oche, cooker, things she used for the restaurant. It was a bit cheaper. So I used those things to equip the shop. So what he told me, that he wants to have a restaurant in a standard way, like Mr. Biggs, that he wants to where he will have a AC, and then he doesn't want to be cooking inside the restaurant. He wants to have a shop that has an extension, maybe to the back. There, so that he will have a kitchen. He will not be the kitchen at the back of the compound. That he wants his restaurant to be very neat, But you were here, and not just shop. We couldn't get a shop that has that kind of environment you are describing. Now we have gotten this particular shop and it's not bad. Bido go there, bido. Start with this one. Then we'll be searching for a better place, a better shop. You understand? That was how this man did not do that shop restaurant again. All those things I bought from that lady. That lady wasted. Although they didn't waste, I had to sell off some chairs, the chairs and things that we didn't need. The other things was I bought it home. And that shop expired after 1 year. He didn't do the restaurant business anymore. We continued. After some time again, the stress will be much, the body will be much. They are growing up, and with time, the responsibility will be much on me. And then the school was not doing well because, from the school, we are doing everything that has to do with finance. You understand? So I need him to do something to support. After 2 years again, I said, okay, what do you want to do? And so I was like, okay, Daddy, you can drive now. He's a very good driver. You might get a moto, and you can drive bus within Lagos. I can get Ogba, Ikeja. Let him go to the bus. Then can find a way, get money, and get all this bus. Then Ford was raining. Let me get bus for you. You understand? He will agree. He will not say no. He agreed. We were living then. The landlord was asking us to leave. They wanted to renovate the house or something. So I need to move to a bigger place, and a better place. So I was saving up money for a 2-bedroom apartment that time. So Mbiachana said, what is the need of getting a 2-bedroom apartment and live in a luxury, when my man doesn't have what he is doing? Why not convert? Because when I don't sleep, I calculate. Why not use this money you have saved up? Go use it and get him and do something for him. I put boss. That time boss, you can get boss for 500k. Maybe Nigerian use boss 500k. If someone wants to sell off, we can work on this. Then. So I said okay. I had about 400 something. So I know I could find a way and make up the money. So I can get him a boss. So I built the boss. He agreed. Do you know that I forfeited my comfort and the comfort of my children to get him that boss? I had to go and squat in the school environment. I turned my office to where we park because I had to move our things from the house because they were supposed to leave the house. I moved our things to my office, locked it. Early morning, the crèche then, I have a crèche. The crèche is like the parlor and it's very fine. They got the TVs there, everything's like a home. That's where my crèche was. So that crèche was like our home. When the children close from school, in the evening, once they go, we lock the gates. We stay there, we open the office, bring out the foams, I will lay foam, we cook, empty nets for the children on one bed, we on one bed, we'll sleep, wake up. The next day, as early as 5 o'clock again, we'll just, everything, we'll pack everything back to the office, arrange everywhere again, and then we're out for business for the day. Now, he will leave, he's a man, and go and banner church here. He will now go and go and be doing drafts and banner church for me, Niger bets for me. Then while I've been in the school, doing what I need to do in the school. That's how we were doing it that time. I was able to make up that money for the bus. Then he was one that found the bus. We went and paid for a bus. As long as I rode the bus, I brought in some money. We worked with about 100k thereabout to work on that bus, fix everything that needed to be fixed, even the chair, everything. The bus was in order, and the bus was ready to go to work. But do you know that my husband will pack this bus? He will pack this bus. He will not work. Every day, kindness so. His uncle Prince I will cry to that one. Why do you make me to buy a bus when you cannot drive? Every day, last man will hold him. That bus became a first child for me. I will quarrel him, nag him. He will not carry the bus and go and ride for one day. The next day, he will tell me last man has head him up. I will have to send 10k, 15k to last man. Not knowing that this man will pack this bus somewhere and be playing drafts for me, gambling. How did I find out? A new parent came to the school and was seeing that bus. So one day I want to take something from the bus. And then the woman asked me, madam, is this your bus? I said, yes, this is my husband's bus. Say, am I sure? I said, yes. She was like, and then she said, no, that this bus, she sees this bus every day on their street. I said, no, this bus goes to work every day. She said, no, that she sees them. We have started making arguments. And then I said, okay, where is your street? She said, she told me exactly what time, around 10, 11, that the bus is always there till later in the evening, almost every day. I said, okay. I didn't tell him. So I took the woman's address, and I went to that place. I drove my Honda down, so I was in my Honda. I drove the Honda and I went. When I got there, I saw the bus packed in one of the houses there. And behold, my ex-husband was there. This man never removed his clothes, now sweaty. As money everywhere. No, there were many of them. That day, hey, him that day. Story of another day. Trust me. I was so angry that I took one long stick. As I entered that compound, I was flogging all the men there. They ran scared. I was raving. Also, that their money, that their table upside down, grabbed upside. So it was one of the men that came and held me and was calming me down. I was angry. So this is what you do? After people begged me, I say calm down. And so one day I was like, how come you cannot you're complaining every day, that's why we hold you every day, I borrow this and that. Okay, don't go in the morning again, go in the evening, do evening, maybe after 4 o'clock. You cannot go, then there will not be all those last men and all those everything, and go do within our area, don't go too far. The same story, the same issue. So one day, one holiday, Christmas holiday, like that, I said, okay, you know what? I want to even know how the last men are holding you, how this agboro are disturbing you, all these complaints. Let me go with you. Let me do conductor for you for some period of time during that holiday. So he was happy. I agreed. In the evening around 4:30, so it was 5. We will dress up. There used to have a house help. I help with the children in the house. Me and him will start a bus business. I will become the conductor. So, but I don't stay at the back. I will stay in the front with him. You understand? Then I'll be shadowing a passenger for him. Ooh, big passenger. Do you know? Oh God, that there is no day that we will go out that period that we will not make anything less than sometimes 7,000, 8,000. That was that period, that Christmas Eve, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. We made over 11,000 naira only in the evening, because I have a give you from that 5 o'clock we'll be on the road until sometimes 12:1. We'll come back with after fuel, after we give over and whatever I will come back with 11,000 naira, 10,000 naira at all. That day is done. I will come back with 9,000 naira after I have bought fuel. I did it for like almost 2 weeks. During the holiday, throughout that Christmas holiday, until we resumed. I stopped going with him on the 5th of January. I stopped because we were supposed to resume school, I think on the 8th. And I said, I can't continue doing this with you. I have a school. I can't have parents seeing me doing conductor for you. It looks somehow. But you can see that it's working. Many do it. He will agree. He won't say no. He will agree. Many problem. Then doing is the problem. He will not do it. We will fight. I will be nagging. I will be angry. I need help. He will pack it. Sometimes he will pack it. The boss there. After I've stress, nag, bamba. He will agree to go and do. But then he starts the car. Kick is not working. I can't spend money on the kick. Or bed has spoiled. Or something has spoiled. Or something will shall do the boss, because he's been there for a long time. No service, no drive, nothing. I will not pay money again to do it. That was when I now got angry and I said, you know what? Let's not even sell the motor because it's not working. Do you know that boss? That boss. He cheated me on that boss. The boss who bought almost 500 and some thousand naira. Apart from the money I used to repair it and paint it and did everything to make it to be beautiful. He put that boss almost 3 months. The boss, he did not say that, but what happened? He was telling me no buyer at the money, that 400k. I told him to sell it. It was too much and nobody wants to buy it, that I should bring the price 350. I agreed. But do you know that this man sold that bus more than 400? He was trying to put like 100k extra on the bus, but because of that extra 100k was put in, the bus was now high, so it was not marketable. That was what happened. Then I had to bring the bus back to me. I brought the bus and I said, okay, sell it for 350. He now sold it for I think 450 thereabouts, and that money I did not see it. The only money that came to me from that bus money was 80,000 naira that he gave me. He borrowed me because sometimes I want to paint my school, so I need money to finish the painting for resumption the next week. So I was distressed. I was not happy. I said, "Mo, what was going on?" I said, I told him that I need the money. So I said, okay, you could borrow me money. That I said, really? Say, how much did I say the amount? I said, 80k. Can you do? I said, yes, he can do. And I was like, How did you get money? He said no, that he doesn't have money. He wants to borrow from his chairman. There's one guy that they call chairman. He's one of his friends. I said, okay, wow, really? Thank you. I was so happy. I was even kneeling down, thanking him. Please go ahead, go, call him. He made a call and he left. The next day he gave me 80K and I gave it to the painter for the painting of the school. I did not know that 80K he gave me was part of the boss money he sold. He did not tell me. By the time I now waited, though, I was like, that boss, how far? Well, take me to the boss. I insisted that I must go to that boss today. That was when he now opened up and told me that he has told that boss. I that day. I didn't know how to cry. I didn't even know where to start. Okay, where is the money? Story. But you give a chon gamble and do rubbish with the money. You won't even do anything good. You won't even buy clothes and look near and look good. You won't. I'm telling the truth. That one aside. Okay, I didn't still give up on him.